The majority of people are aware that sugar is bad for them. Even yet, our eyes glaze over and our tongues moisten when we see tempting glazed donuts neatly lined up on the store's glass display. Most people give in to temptation, and before they know it, they're biting and chomping on the donut, high on sugar that will crash in an hour and leave them miserable. Sugar is a lot more hazardous than it appears on the surface. Let's have a look at how it affects one's health in the long run. Inflammation is at the top of the list. Sugar, for starters, produces inflammation in the body. Sugar, in fact, causes more inflammation in the body than any other food on the planet. Sugar consumption on a daily basis causes chronic inflammation. You'll notice that your body hurts and feels fatigued for no apparent reason when it's inflamed. You're sleepy, sluggish, and generally unwell. Inflammation is the primary cause of high cholesterol levels. The majority of cholesterol is produced by the body to protect the cells. When sugar inflames your body cells, cholesterol, a waxy substance that protects the cells, is produced. As a result, the most effective way to lower your cholesterol is to drastically reduce your sugar consumption. Sugar is significantly more dangerous than the fatty foods and eggs you've been warned against. Obesity is ranked second. As a result of the food industry's use of high fructose corn syrup in the majority of processed foods, obesity has reached epidemic proportions. Eliminate processed items like sodas, cookies, and ice creams from your diet to eliminate an especially aggressive processed sugar. In fact, simply cutting out processed foods from your diet will help you lose weight quickly. Obsessing over sugar. One of sugar's most harmful properties is its addictive nature. You crave more sugar the more sugar you eat. Sugar has been shown in animal experiments to be more addictive than cocaine. It's the world's most regularly used medication, and it's been wreaking havoc on our health for decades. Your blood sugar levels rise when you eat or drink something sugary and you feel high. For an hour or two, you'll be all right, but then you'll experience a sugar crash, which is unpleasant. The only way to solve the problem is to consume more sugary foods. This is a never-ending cycle that enslaves millions of people and leads to obesity and other health problems. It makes you more vulnerable. Sugar increases your risk of a variety of serious health issues, as well as causing inflammation, raising cholesterol, and setting you up for obesity. Cancer cells use sugar as a source of energy. Candida is the same way. In persons who consume too much sugar, obesity is connected to cardiovascular disease and diabetes. The most common consequences of diabetes include diabetic retinopathy, amputations, and renal failure. The majority of people are uninformed of the health risk associated with a high sugar intake, believing instead that sugar simply makes you fat. It's vital to recognize that it's a lot worse. Sugar increases your rate of aging. Just when you think things can't get any worse, they do. Sugar hastens the aging process. If you want to maintain your youthful appearance and good health, you should avoid sugar. When it comes to sugar, these 5 criteria are just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more negative consequences of eating too much sugar that an entire book might be written on the subject. Best thing you can do is keep track of how much sugar you consume and try to reduce it as much as possible. You can have your daily cup of coffee with 2 sugar cubes, but don't let a once-in-a-while indulgence become a longing that leads to addiction. Take precautions.